In today's sitting before High Court Judge Bernard Namanya, the Electoral Commission submitted its final response to Faridah Nambi's petition against NUP's Erias Nalukoola's victory. In today's sitting before High Court Justice Bernard Namanya, the Electoral Commission submitted its final response to Faridah Nambi's petition against NUP's Erias Nalukoola's victory. Through their lawyer, Eric Sabiti, the Commission tallied the votes from 183 polling stations, leaving out 14 polling stations in compliance with the electoral laws. He added that the remaining 16,640 votes would not have changed the election outcome.
So the results in other polling stations would have an effect on the 14 polling stations. So that is not even possible. So one, you can't order for or postpone elections or repeat elections because the already declared results from these other polling stations will have the effect on the 14.
Sabiti also highlighted the reason why they had announced Nalukoola the win of Kawempe North constituency by-elections, despite not including results from the 14 polling stations.
If you go to the envelope and you can't find results, it directs you to go to the report book. The law commands the returning officer look at the presiding officer's report book. If you can't find those as a returning officer, right from section 72, is that the only option left to you as a returning officer is to declare.
The Commission also dismissed allegations that the elections did not comply with the electoral laws as there was an interruption in the process. Instead, Sabiti asked court to dismiss the petition on grounds that it lacked merit.
And my lord, you'll be pleased to dismiss this petition. My lord, with costs, it doesn't want costs. And that's enough evidence. Actually, his interest is not in this petition itself. That my lord will be awarded the costs.
On the claims by Nambi that Nalukoola's agents had engaged in bribery offences, both sets of lawyers for the defence had this to say.
I want to applaud the lawyer because they did very good work in their submissions on bribery. Unfortunately, for court to reach a decision, it has to consider the evidence of witnesses. So Nambi's witnesses, if you all followed these proceedings, miserably failed to discharge that obligation of proving with cogent evidence.
Since the election is determined by numbers, which include the valid votes cast, Nalukoola's lawyers told court that there was no way the alleged 16,640 votes from the 14 polling stations could have led Nambi to victory.
92% of the people of Kawempe North who voted said they want their MP to be Nalukoola. So should the court set aside an election on the 7% who are even unknown? What Nambi and the lawyers are doing, they're telling the court to get the total voters of the 14 polling station, who are 16,640, and add them on Nambi's votes, then declare her as a winner. And we are saying that formula is wrong. 1 + 1 is 2. If you want to add 1 + 1 and get 8, that is a wrong formula.
Basing their views on the highlighted issues, they asked Justice Bernard Namanya to dismiss Nambi's petition and allow NUP's Erias Nalukoola to stay in Parliament. Court will resume tomorrow, 21st May 2025, when the petitioner will make her rejoinder to the submissions from Nalukoola and the Electoral Commission.